So, I end up being concerned for like the those around that have also been victims of the fraud fakery that's been going down. And I think it's, yeah, and that's why I was like, okay, well, that's part of the thing. So, all right, well, get something. But, is it a matter of, do I get something in writing that will satisfy? Perhaps so. See, really, it's over time that these things will be restored. And that's what I realised. That's why I'm chill with my mates, the neighbours next door, because we're cool, we're good. It's my mum freaking out. Oh, you'll call the police. There's a way on the back. No, you don't. They don't really understand it. They don't really get it. And then this happens. You hear that in the background. That's a sim special. They throw a siren in there to make you. I was hearing that. My mum's going, "Oh, this is just making her more fucking." She's just freaking out more. And that's this what this. Yeah. It's relied upon. And it's. Yeah, suggestions and perceptions and proddings and yeah, it's just how it goes. That's right. Because I'd forgotten. I'm actually a while there. And I said, might the signs, right? And I'd actually given these signs to a friend because they'd had some hassles. And I'd put that sign at the front because I'd please turn up here banging on my door as if I'd done, like coming from work on my bike. And they pulled up out the front. And I'd just come inside. It was on a Friday. Well, quietly frank, I was passing for a crap. I don't know how to give all the details. I had nothing wrong, right? And they're banging on the door, yelling my name and stuff. And it's like, I was like, what? And I was just standing going, what the fuck is going on here? What are you doing? Firstly, it's probably, I've done nothing wrong. You bang, and then he goes, you've dropped your key. You dropped your key for your motorbike. We should just take this key. And I stand there going, you fucking what? Well, you're supposed to be a fucking cop? And you whatever. I mean, I know that they're fucking criminals. But I was like, how's this shit? I was thinking, I didn't come to the door. Nothing fucking wrong. Fuck off. Leave my property. I was thinking, like, what do you do? Like, what was, and I had a key on me, but what was interesting is the morning before going to work, at like 5 o'clock in the fucking morning, it was the first, I got my bike registered so I could ride in. I was going to ride into the city, but I didn't want to leave my bike all day because I couldn't get the steering lock on. And so in the morning, I was testing the steering lock before I left, right? Because I'm like, fuck, if the steering lock can't go on, I'm not taking it in. Because I just, I'll find another driver, whatever. And I managed to get it, and it's like, yes, I got the steering lock on, and I couldn't fucking get it off. I was like, fuck. It was like, I was like 15 minutes fucking about, like real early in the morning, fuck. And I grabbed my spare key, and I was trying that, this little bird. I was trying the spare key, and I can't remember one of them. Eventually, I was like about to give up, and I was like, oh, and it just did it, and it took the steering lock off, and I was like, yes. And that gave me the confidence that I'd actually be able to think, lock my bike in the city, then get home. So that'd be in the morning, right? So when I'd come in, and I'd seen them like pull up there, but it's like, they didn't license, it's like whatever. Like you can just follow me fucking around. You just there like to harass, right? And so I just came in, but what happened is the spare key, which that dropped out. Somehow that had dropped out of my bag and it dropped on the ground. And he's like, oh, I've got your keys out here, I should just take that. And I was like, fucking, whatever. Take my fucking, so anyway, I ignored it. About an hour later, I went out the front. And yeah, there was a key on the ground. It was my spare key, it was on the ground. And it was after that, I was like, well, fuck this. So, and I printed off these no trespassing private property signs and put them out there. Also because that dodgy paperwork that was left out. And it's like, what was that? Yeah, they had said, on the 1st of August, this is going to happen. I was like, what the fuck? And the bank, well, they just put me on the phone to, who knows? So anyway, I'd put those signs up then as a result, and I told my neighbour, I said, look, it's not, just to be clear, you're welcome. I've done it because I explained the situation with what the cop had done. It was on a Friday and I was knackered. Not only that, I'd finished work doing demo in the city. and I was feeling fucked, right? But I had to go and drop my timesheet in up at like Greeny Road, and then but once I got on the bike, I was like, oh, I felt better. I dropped the timesheet, and I went off for a ride through the hills. I was like, oh yes, I was just feeling like I was finished work for on the bike. I was like, it was great. And then got to a stage where it was like cold, and then I realised I was fucked my body, and I was like, oh, I just need to go home. And it was it was like a whole, but I was way away when I realised when I kind of like the endorphins kind of wore off and I came back and I was like, shit. So then it was cold as fuck and it felt and then I rode home. So I was knackered, right? Just about to get home after a day of full on work and all that. And then I see his cops just like following me from like a block away. I'm like, oh, fucking yeah, whatever. Didn't put lights on nothing, you know. But I put in my driveway. And then I see him pop out the front. I just came and shut my door, whatever. And then it was banging on my door, and I was like, "Oh, they're creating. It's part of creating a scene, creating it's what happens. They go over the top, so people go, oh, there was a problem there. Oh, well, they wouldn't do that for no reason. Oh, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that unless there was, they do that because it's part of the fucking fraud. That's it. And the ones that are asserting we're the authority, we're here to dominate. They ain't lying and creating constructed, over the top bullshit scenes, vying for your attention, on so the person that they're persecuting or committing harm against, certainly an important part of their convention. Well, that person gets doubly persecuted, really, because everyone else, must have done something. So they'll try and create and it's rude. That's what's gang stalking, that's what's going on there. So I've said enough on that. So I was like, oh, that must be. So I said to him, I told him, there's nothing personal with these signs. You're obviously welcome, but these cops, what they were doing, I'd done nothing wrong. Now, what's interesting is the day before that, I've been on the phone to the fucking fines unit or whatever again, and it had turned out my license and that time my license, they said it had expired, and it was the day before, and they said no, it was actually, I think it was the day before. And they're like, at the end of the thing, they're like, oh, well, I haven't been able to do anything. I said, can I do this, and this now? Because I couldn't, you can't, they fuck you around, so you can't do anything. And then she goes, well, what, you see your license expired? I was like, well, apparently. So that was, fuck, that just that came with a warning thing. Either way, I actually, I renewed my thing, and it got posted to me in the freaking mail. The amount of harassment I've had from cops, I reckon there's even different lots now. There's a certain shape ones fucking really keeping their own bloody books, because there's some consistency on a certain group which is divergent to the consistency or lack of in another concocted group. And I'm seeing all capital police cars, as in dog Latin, and I'm seeing dog Latin fucking italics. And then the Kia said, there's all this shit wandering around. It's pretty, and look, it's just in my realm as I'm, slowly stamping it out. Perhaps, maybe it's in your realm too. Maybe we share the realm. That sounds nice, doesn't it? You're reasonable and fair, like you would be if you were we, which we are. So we know it's nonsense. It's on the way out, and they're being found out. And my friend said, "Oh, the only thing is putting their sign up." She goes, "I think it would just make them angrier." That was, and she wasn't anything, but I'm like, but I was like, "Oh, fuck them! If they only give a shit, they're angry. At the point, it's private property. You're not allowed to do it." Because they're gonna have a warrant if they come in. But we've seen some TV shows and we've seen some dodgy shit done by cops, and it's alright. It's supposed to be acceptable. I don't give a fuck if they're angry. Fuck, it's not about. I'm not trying to not make them fucking angry. There's not the. It's like, that's the reason for the. If that's making them angry, oh well, give a fuck. They're already. They've got small.
This world
Yeah, no. Yeah. She made a fair point. Well, it might incite. Okay, well, righto. Yeah. It doesn't change the fact that, yeah, they're not allowed to, you know, no. And obviously, yeah, well, all these fuckers they just get away, get away with whatever, and it seems as though unless, it's the same old shit, isn't it? Silence is consent, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Alright. Trespass harder seems to be, well, is that expected, or that's the appropriate attitude from those who possibly are angered by learning the levels of such platitude, and don't be, no, you can't harm without consent in my realm. You do that to me or to anything, you contracted with me. I will ensure that you cease to be. Round and round the merry-go-round, saying the same shit ostensibly. Yeah, alright. Much love. That's what we got. Below and above. Love, sweet love. Alright. Bye now.
This world of tomorrow is a world of beauty.
Oh, I put it back on. What, my apology, mate, from before? You come back to apologise? And gee, it sounded close, didn't it? Like it was about to be a drive-by. Yeah, or perceived less quiet flyby. Don't know. And no, I don't do flybys. Not that I'm aware of. Maybe I do. Just not. You can't maintain conscious awareness of all things in this particular spot. But ostensibly, I've done after that. I don't know, it wasn't in the rhyme, but I felt like I just said that before. I don't want to wear out all the words, despite that being what they're apparently for. Do you have flybys? Do you have flybys? It's like, no, but everything's trying to get you on the card. Oh, here we go again. Hey! What van? That was a van shapey with a very long pole on the side. It didn't look like he was going to apologise. He might though. We'll hang out. We're here if you want to apologise. Still accepting apologies. Well, I'm happy to accept an apology. That's not valid. That's not over. Let's not inflate or under exaggerate or the. I haven't got one yet, so let's not judge the credibility of it when it hadn't even fucking happened. So, thank you.